Opened in 1937 as Haus der Kunst. The building was one of the first architectural showcase projects of the Nazi regime and a central venue for art policy and propaganda. Nazi art policy was not only a power apparatus for eliminating an undesirable modernism, it was essentially based on racist thinking and constructions of exclusion and affiliation. After World War II, the building was initially used by the American Army as an officers' mess. The very first art exhibitions, starting in 1946, shaped the profile of the building as a place for formerly ostracized modernism. This form of reparation was widely perceived, but it also reflected the desire of post-war German society to keep the Nazi past at a distance in many cases. Since then, Haus der Kunst has transformed itself into an international center for modern art exhibitions and is now a globally active museum for contemporary art. This development also includes the questioning of architecture and heritage. Artists who exhibit at Haus der Kunst actively intervene in this process of inquiry. The Mittelhalle of Haus der Kunst München will become a constantly evolving social space of movement and encounters with Sitzung, meeting or sitting, a playful new work by the acclaimed Italian designer Martino Gampa.
For over 6 decades, Liliane Lichten, born in 1939, New York, USA, has focused on the intersection of visual art, literature, and scientific thought, creating an extensive array of works that include sculpture, site-specific installations, paintings, and moving images. Her body of work reveals a connection with surrealist ideas, ancient mythologies, and feminist, scientific, and linguistic thought. A key focus of Lichten is considering how to visualize the invisible, using the latest materials and experimenting with reflection, motion, and light. As she explained, she wanted to see the world in terms of light and energy. She conducted research into invisibility, using and exploring the visualization of electronic waves, forces, vibration, light, and sound. As Lichten noted, "I wanted people to see sound." Spanning 6 decades, the multimedia oeuvre of Rebecca Horn, born in 1944, Germany, deals with the theme of existence and the blurring of boundaries between nature and culture, technology and biological capital, and the human and the non-human. Whether one describes the artist as an inventor, director, author, composer, or poet, she sees herself first and foremost as a choreographer. Horn describes her artistic practice as carefully calculated relationships of space, light, physicality, sound, and rhythm, which come together to form an ensemble. In her performative, sculptural, and film works, the acts of becoming a machine, becoming an animal, or becoming the earth present life as a visible, tangible, and audible existence that can be experienced through the body.